Well, we're here to shock the world with an announcement that nobody saw coming. It's a thrilling moment, humbling and exciting moment for Trackhouse Entertainment Group to officially announce and welcome Connor Zilisch. Will be our third driver next year in a multi-year deal in the NASCAR Cup Series. He'll join Ross Chastain and Shane Van Gisbergen as his teammates. I don't have to say, how special he is and how humbled and excited that we are to have Connor join us at the Cup Series level. One of the things, a number of years ago, when we started kind of thinking about the 3-year, 5-year, and the long-term vision of this company, it became apparent as we got established in this series that, we needed to start making investments in our future and start cultivating our future. And, Connor really stood out. I watched him race at Trackhouse Motorplex, watched him as he, went to late models and Trans Am. And then got an opportunity to be his teammate in the Trans Am race at VIR just to sort of see how he operates. And he won that race by about 45 seconds over the field. And it was really kind of that moment that we felt like, making an investment in Connor, giving him the tools and the opportunity to develop was something that we really needed to do at Trackhouse. So we're really excited. Really excited that Red Bull and WeatherTech are both going to anchor the program on his car next year, and we're working very, very hard to give all three of our guys an opportunity to win, make our race cars fast, make our company competitive and a leader in the garage. Because I think if we do that, we've got a bunch of guys that can win a lot of races, including Connor in his rookie year. So, Connor Zilisch to the NASCAR Cup Series at Trackhouse. Welcome, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. I'm honored to be joined by you two on the stage. You two believed in me before a lot of people did, and gave me this opportunity to be sitting here today and have the opportunity to make that jump to the Cup Series. So first of all, thank you to Eric and Justin. I was sitting in the Dick's parking lot across the street earlier today and just kind of reflecting on the last 15 years of my life and what's led to this moment and got me to this point. And I never thought I would make it anywhere in racing. And And my parents have been behind me since day one. Through every moment, the good, the bad. There were many times I questioned why I left school, left my friends to make this commitment to go to the Cup Series and try and chase the dream of racing in motorsports. And I never knew what was ahead of me. And there were times 5 years ago where I thought I was just going to go to college and live the life of a normal kid. And Kevin Harvick asked my dad, what's your plan with this kid? And my dad was like, well, he's going to race for, another year or two, and then he's going to go to college. And, Kevin told my dad, he's like, you can't do that. So, first of all, thank you to Kevin. There's a lot of people that have been a part of this journey with me. I have way too many people to thank. Junior Motorsports, first of all, for giving me this opportunity this year to race with them. Dale, Kelly, you guys have given me a great home for the last six to 12 months, and I'm very grateful for that. Pinnacle Racing Group, my ARCA team, they took a chance on me to, put me into the national series in NASCAR and let me race in the ARCA series with them. Silverhair Racing before that in Trans Am, gave me my first ride in a stock car. There's just been so many people along the way, and back to even my karting days when I was with Gary Willis and we spent months in Europe together. He's basically my father for a good portion of my life. So yeah, today is a really, really special day for me. I never thought this day would come, and yeah, it certainly feels good.
It's certainly a young and already illustrious part of your career with so much more to go. One of the most influential people in Connor's racing career, Dr. Warren.
I look at Connor now, and when I keep hearing he's 19, I look at him like he was 14 the first day we talked to him, and I specifically remember his father Jim and him sitting in with us, and it was just really inspiring to see his commitment even at that point. And you know, Josh Wise, I got to give him a ton of credit. Josh and his group really, with us, have developed a lot of great young people. And Connor, from the very beginning, Josh was like, this kid's going to do something nobody else has ever done. And so far, that's been true. And Kevin called me, actually, and said, he's the best breaker I've ever seen in my life. And I think I said this maybe at Rolex when we were up here. So there's been a lot of things that, you know, really inspired not just us, but you know, Connor is the one that's done the work. I mean, if you look at what he's done and the effort he puts in, and I see him every day in our technical center and working out, and couldn't be more proud to be a part of it, honestly. And just a great, wholesome, you know, great head on his shoulders. But it's honestly the work and things that people don't see. It's not just the talent. He puts in the effort and really works at it, and you know, that's really where his success comes from. So super happy for this day. Kind of knew it was coming, and it's great. Look forward to what we see in the future.
Yeah, I do have to give a big shout out to Josh Wise. You know, I joined the Chevy program 2021 or 22, and you know, I've in the last 3 years, I've completely changed as a human in life, and you know, on the racetrack and off the racetrack, and Josh has taught me so much, and I definitely owe a lot to him. So yeah, very grateful that you know, he took the chance to, you know, start that program with Chevrolet and you know, bring in those 5 young drivers, and you know, very fortunate that I was one of those 5, and that kind of kick-started, you know, and led to where I am today.